We're starting today off with music. Happy Thursday. All right, it's over. That was a good song, you guys. That reminded me of my mom. Whitney Houston, Dance with Somebody. Welcome, you guys, to Thursday. We got a full house today, and it's rainy in spring. All right, so I'm glad that song came on because I'm going to talk about my mom today a little bit. As with many Thursday thoughts, they start with some things that I'm reading about or learning about myself in books that I read. And there's a book I'm reading right now about teaching kids about money and how to do that correctly. And there's a phrase that sticks out in that book, and it's, have you guys ever heard the phrase, more is caught than taught?
I'm not.
Never heard that? Or actions speak louder than words. Have you guys heard that?
I've heard that.
All right. Same idea. And I'm learning that in the South, they say more is caught than taught. But it's the same thing. I think we're more familiar with actions speak louder than words. So I want to talk to you guys. Who here's anybody 14?
I'm 14.
Anybody 15? Not yet? Okay. In a month. Okay. That's awesome, Quincy. So when I was 15 is when my dad started teaching me how to drive. And you know what he used to say to me when he was teaching me to drive? He would say, do as I say, not as I do. You guys ever heard that?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the opposite of actions speak louder than words. So my dad used to speed and run stop signs and break all kinds of rules. He wasn't that bad, but let's just say he didn't follow all the rules of the road like he should. And so when he was teaching me to drive, he would say, do as I say, not as I do. So he would tell me, you got to stop at that stop sign, or you can't go over the speed limit. But what did he do when he drove? He didn't stop at the stop sign, and he didn't follow the speed limit. So he was trying to teach me to do what he wasn't doing. So in the end, actions speak louder than words, and I got speeding tickets and ran stop signs and broke some rules because that's what my dad taught me, not with his words but with his actions. Okay. So I think the same is true for my mom. My mom really likes to have parties and bring people together, right? And I find myself doing that. I like to reunite with old friends and, go on trips and stuff with friends of mine, and kind of like to organize that kind of stuff. So, so I pick up those things from my parents, and you guys will too. Even if you don't want to, there's things that you will pick up from your parents, because you are catching things. Even if they try and teach you different things, you're going to catch things that they do. You know what though? You're also going to catch things that you don't like, okay? About maybe the way that your parents live their lives. You might decide that you want to do something different. Let me give you an example. My dad was not a very healthy person. He was overweight and didn't really eat right or do a lot of exercise and so forth. And I feel like I kind of try and do the opposite. Right? Try and learn from maybe his mistakes and that sort of thing. So, so anyway, just as we think about today, and I think about that phrase, more is caught than taught, that is something to think about with your parents, that the things that they teach you are going to be more in their actions and less in their words. And sometimes it's both. Sometimes they'll tell you to do things and they do them themselves, right? But sometimes they'll tell you to do things that they don't even do. And that probably won't stick very well. So anyway, those are some of the things that I've been thinking about this week. And just think about that when you're thinking about what your parents do. So anyway, love you guys. Happy Thursday. Have a wonderful day in the clouds. See you later.